Hi, Miss Bailey. Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. We're looking at Miss Bailey Bobcat, who's up in her sunshine tunnel. This is her new spiel, but welcome everybody. We're going to do a guided virtual keeper tour today. So I just want to kind of give you a couple of minutes for you guys to share and alert all your friends and family that we are live, because we're going to get going here in just a minute. Just wanted to start this up. Bailey was up there grooming and looking beautiful in the sunshine, so just give you guys a few minutes to share. If you guys are new to us at all, most of everyone I'm seeing so far are our regular viewers, but anyone who's brand new, joining us for the first time, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We are still closed to the public. We used to be open for guided educational tours. We used to do keeper tours and feeding tours on the weekends. Because of COVID-19 and out of the precaution of the fact that the cats can actually contract that virus, we are in no major rush to be reopening to the public. So I've been trying to bring us these virtual tours at least every other week. And so I'm really excited that we have a tour guide today and we have a backup. And I will segue over to them here in just a second. I was just watching Miss Bailey Bob across her little tunnel. So it looks like we've got a good majority of people watching, and looks like the donate button is there. So I do want to mention that today's probably going to be one of my only lives this week. So let's make it a good one. Again, as I mentioned, we are closed to the public, so your donations are absolutely priceless at this point. So thank you very much, and we're gonna watch Miss Bailey. I think Dylan might have something for Bailey. So our guide today is Dylan, yay! And Jody's gonna be his helper backup. Woohoo! So all right, Dylan, take it away. I did not. Nope.
Handing out all the different kinds of enrichment that we give our cats. Enrichment's just a big umbrella term for things given to animals in captivity that help for them to have fun with. Keep them from getting bored.
Exactly.
Because in the wild, these animals have a lot of stuff to do. They have to patrol their territories, defend that territory, go find a mate, look for food, a lot of stuff to keep their minds busy. But here at the sanctuary, they can't really do one of those things. So in order to help keep them from getting bored and getting upset, we give them lots of different stuff to play with. So they have permanent enrichment, which is all the toys that you see in their cages that are always in there. And the stuff that we give them, what I'm going to hopefully give Bailey.
Oh, there she goes. She's heading a long distance.
This is a spice bag, so it's just a normal brown paper bag that you might take for lunch. And inside we put spices. And this one in particular is catnip and nutmeg, which has been a popular combo recently, so we'll see if she likes it. And cats have much better sense of smell than we do. So I can smell the scents coming from this bag already.
I can too, yeah.
And it's gonna be much more intense for her. So hopefully she'll enjoy it. And we'll see what she does.
Absolutely. So we'll watch him do that, and then we'll kind of step back and see if she enjoys it. Thank you guys very much already for the 3 donations. Really appreciate that. Bailey is one of our more shy bobcats. She is she's shy, but she's also very fierce. There we go. Yep, I got it. I've gotten really good at one-handedly doing gates. Hi, Miss Bales. So he's gonna walk around closer, but we're gonna stay over on this side. Fierce lady, you can get a spice bag. She's like, I'll charge you for that spice bag. Oh. Bobcats are always so cautious and shy, but they're also extremely playful. She's got to check out what everybody around her is doing first. But she's interested, or she would have just straight up walked away already. Are you following him? She's like, nope, I'll save that for later. She's gonna save that for later. Yeah, there is, yeah. I was explaining to everybody, I'm like, Bobcats are so like cautious and shy and elusive and great at like hiding and all of that, but also very playful. So when they actually do play with enrichment, it's like the cutest thing you've ever seen, but getting them to do it while other people are around is always tough. So you know, we offer it to them anyway.
I'm sure a lot of you at home who have cats, you'll buy them a new toy or something, and they'll look at it and then walk away.
Yeah.
But then a couple hours later, they'll come back and start playing with it and have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
It happens a lot of time with these cats too. Like I might come back in an hour or so and find that bag completely shredded. Bailey's been having fun with it.
Exactly, yeah. And that's the important part, is we always have to remember the enrichment is for the cats, not for us. So that's why no matter what you think they're going to do with it, we always offer it to them anyway. So, all right, well, we're going to be handing out enrichment, and also, are you doing operant today?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. And then I know you were getting sickles, so awesome.
Well, I know my mom is watching.
Yes, she is.
Cat is Priya, so let's go head over and see if maybe she'll come over.
Yeah, perfect. Definitely got to grab Priya before her all-day nap in the middle of the enclosure. I'll follow you guys. All right, well, thank you guys for the... Oh, yeah, that always helps. So I am not watching or seeing the comments, so I want to also just go ahead quickly and thank our moderators and Deb and everybody who is always involved in the comments, explaining, you know, to new people what they're seeing and helping our regulars know what they've already missed or what we've already talked about. You'll be able to rewatch these videos. They post automatically on our Facebook page, and they also post at dailybigcat.com. So we do regular walkabouts on like a weekday basis. We do any kind of medical procedures. We do these specialty tours. I have a home tour playlist. All of those various playlists can be found at dailybigcat.com. So we're gonna go over here and see Miss Priya, hopefully. See where she disappeared to. All the cats have already had breakfast, so, and it's a little bit chillier than normal. Morning, Carol. All right. She in her den? Yeah. That'll at least be easier to call her from there. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So now what Jodi's doing is she has an iPad, and so anything that we're handing out to the cats, she is able to access the enrichment and the operant charts, and she's going to be recording everything that Dylan is doing. There's always a record of basically everything we ever give these cats, so... Oh, she's like, I won't. I'll come. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, on the move. This is Priya Tiger. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good girl.
Tuna.
You got tuna sickle? Oh no. There's just a lot to be said about that. My goodness. She is like, there's something else on that cart for me. Oh, honey, you get your sickle. So what a sickle is, oh, she's like, well, maybe if I get some water first. So the popsicle that you see right here, basically it was canned tuna that was blended up and mixed with water, added to a solo cup, and then frozen. And we hand those out every single day. Oh, she's gonna get an operant treat. Good job, lady. All right, that makes it a little better. Gotta get that sickle, though.
Cat's no, I'm nervous. I'm not cooperating.
You're doing fine. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about sickles and why we do sickles?
So sickles, we have frozen treats for the cats, like popsicles. We have a bunch of flavors for them. That one I gave her was a tuna, which was not very popular.
Apparently not her choice.
But we also have salmon, chicken, and the main one we do is blood. Just regular red blood. And we give them to the cats to, one, help cool them down on the really hot days. Not so necessary today, it's a little chilly.
It is chilly, yeah. That could also be why she's not into it, too, yeah. It's more like in the upper 50s, low 60s, which is chilly for us in Florida.
But also for a lot of our older cats, they're on the sickle list, so they get a sickle every day, no matter what. And it helps get extra hydration into them while they're licking the sickle. And because as these cats get older, a lot of them have kidney issues.
Yes.
It's pretty common for cats in general, not just exotic cats.
Absolutely.
And that extra hydration helps keep their kidneys functioning properly and keeps them healthy.
Yep, absolutely. She's like, I don't need that.
Sorry.
Oh, baby girl.
At least you came over to say hi.
Yeah, you've had a lot of racket there this morning. It kind of looks like she was swimming this morning too. Like you can see how her belly fur is kind of.
Yeah, I've noticed that on the chillier days she goes for a polar bear swim.
Yeah, it's really, really weird. Yeah. You're literally standing on your sickle.
Sorry, Priya.
It's okay. You know you'll get another one by the afternoon. Priya's like 90% of everyone's favorite. It helps that she is our official greeter. Our food prep building is right over here, and so when we pull in the morning at 7 a.m. to care for the cats, she is already up and running. She just had to really try to make sure that you weren't going to give her something else. And we did, so she trained us.
True. Yeah, thank my mom, Priya.
Yes, definitely. And I'm sure that made Deb happy as well. All right. Well, we are going to let Priya go back to bed. I think that was she at least licked it. She gave it a try. I thought she was not going to do it at all. All right. Where do you want to head to next?
Dutchess.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to walk there or are you going to turn around?
We can walk.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the donations, you guys. My screen has frozen, and I'm only seeing about 280 of you guys, so I'm guessing that some of the live issues we've been having lately are continuing, so that's unfortunate. But as I mentioned, you guys can go back and rewatch this entire keeper tour with Dylan at dailybigcat.com as soon as it's over. It's like, where are you going with that? You don't even like enrichment like that. You never do. She's hoping it has meat in it. So her neighbor is Dutchess Tiger. Thank you. Who is right over here. And again, 100% of your donations goes to the care of the cats here, so this is why we can give them so many treats and toys every day.
I got the Dutchess. It's just a big cardboard tube. I'm going to spray it with some Axe body spray.
Nice.
She likes the teenage boys.
She does. A lot of them do, really. Apparently Mrs. Claus, apparently that's her jam, is Axe, and I was like, really?
It's the same principle as the spice bags. It's just a new smell for them to enjoy and play around
Yeah.
Hopefully Dutchess likes it.
Yeah, hopefully. It's a nice chuff you're making.
See it?
What is that? We know you smell it.
You smell it? There you go.
Hi, honey. Oh, I know. I'm right here.
I'm gonna say head.
Yeah. I guess the people is more of the enrichment today,
Yeah.
which is fine. Like we said, we hand it out regardless of whether they interact with it or not.
I'm sure many of you have seen Dutchess's how much fun she has with the enrichment for the Super Bowl prediction.
Yes. Yeah. She's been getting a lot of the big stuff lately, which is really
there we
fun.
go.
There we go. Yeah. She's like, sometimes I just gotta warm up. Gotta do a warm-up lap. So again, this is Duchess Tiger, and she has a perfume tube. We saw Bailey Bobcat get a spice bag. Priya got a sickle. We've kind of been striking out a little bit, so Dutchess is our first big interaction.
I think she approves.
Yeah, I think this was a winner. She's gonna lick it to death. And as I mentioned earlier, what Jodi is doing with the iPad is she's going in and entering each of the cat's name. She's writing down what it is that Dylan gave the cat, and then she scores it a 1 through a 4 on interaction.
Who's gonna lick it?
Yeah. I was kind of hoping you'd sink your teeth in it. That's always fun. You can hear that rough tongue on that cardboard. I'm just so glad she was able to become an enrichment cat, because for the 4 years she was here in witness protection, she was on the naughty list, and that's why they became the Spice Girls, because we could only throw in loose spice or sickles or do operant conditioning with them. And I think it's just because when they first arrived, they were just so hungry, they wanted to eat absolutely everything. So luckily the enrichment committee retested them a couple years after being here, and she learned not to eat the cardboard. She just plays with it, shreds it.
Posing.
That's a very good, yeah. These are good screenshot opportunities. Good job, lady.
Real Dutchess.
And you can actually watch Priya or Dutchess pretty much 24/7 if you go to bigcatcams.com. There's a list of all of our live cameras on property. And Tiger Lake is where you will find Priya and Dutchess. Good job, lady. She's like, this is mine.
Real Dutchess.
Yeah, very content. Good job, Dylan. That was a winner.
There we go. Finally
Good job, honey. Yeah, 3 in. And Miss Jealous Pants over here. You got a sickle. Yours was edible. All right. Well, thank you again to everybody who's donating and sharing. Everybody who's in the comments helping out. Hi, honey. Whoa, whoa. So much to say. All right. Who else is on your agenda?
Simba and Kali.
Okay, yeah. I actually looked Kali in the face this morning and was like, I'll put in a good word for you, because I really want her to get something. So, all right. So we'll go to Simba Tiger and Kali Tiger. And Priya. So ridiculous, lady. Okay, yeah, sounds good. All right, well, again, if you guys have just joined in, this is Dylan and Jodi giving a virtual keeper tour. We used to give these tours every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All of our public tours ended March of 2020, so we're almost at a full year of having been closed for all of our guided educational tours, our specialty tours, our private tours. from what we were told, and last number I heard was that was losing about $160,000 a month of revenue for the cats. So that is why I've been trying to bring you guys so many lives and so many specialty tours and things like that, is just so that we must be reorganizing something, so that we can continue this level of amazing care for the cats. And it's all because of you. Okay, I was like, what's happening? So I really, really appreciate you guys for donating. And if you can't donate financially, just sharing your time by watching these lives, sharing them to your news feed, messaging them to your friends and family, whatever you're doing to help us stay in people's news feeds is just priceless to us. So thank you for that. Usually when you would come on a tour, like a regular guided educational tour would be about $37 per person, if that gives you any kind of idea. And then the specialty tours were more than that. Okay, yeah. People would love to check in with Des. Oh, that's good. He's actually like one of my absolute favorite meds cats. Like, I mean, all of these cats end up being my favorite at some point in time, but Des is always like really special place in my heart when it comes to meds time. So we're looking for Des Serval, who amazingly blends in so well in his enclosure. Yeah, even with his bright white pants. So we have to find him. Figure he'll come running out of nowhere. Oh, there he is. You say I was in my den. Oh, sweet boy. Yeah, good job.
You gonna flip it?
Gotta get the good stuff on the other side.
There you go.
There you go, buddy. Don't let it sleep out. So Des got a blood sickle.
Yes. Generally a favorite flavor of most of them.
Yeah, definitely. And he mentioned earlier, so the blood that we get for these blood sickles comes from their diets. So we feed out a lot of beef here at Big Cat Rescue. And once it has come out of the cooler, there's always a bunch of excess blood like in the bottom of the pan. So we collect all of it, and every few days we mix it with water, put it in the solo cups, and then freeze it. So it's just, it's actually a really good way of recycling what we already have, and the cats absolutely love it.
It's technically not blood in the sense of what's flowing in the veins.
Right.
But it's meat runoff, and beef juice sickle is harder to say. So.
Exactly. Exactly. And sometimes there's a good random chunk or two. Like they get like a bonus treat when they, it's like a lollipop that has a Tootsie Roll in the middle. So I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe let me skirt this way. So anyone who had been following Des and know that he had been into the hospital recently for an overall wellness check, some new x-rays, and he was terribly matted on his back half of his body. So we did have to shave him down, but you can see it's actually growing back just very sporadically. Yeah, like he's got really long sections and then still really short sections. So, but Des is actually quite old now. I think he's around 16. He's been here for over a decade. He was found on the side of the road in Arizona, already having had 3 legs. No one would claim him. Big Cat Rescue offered to take him, and he's lived here ever since. So he is our only 3-legged cat. Doesn't seem to faze him at all. He always beats me to lockout when I feed him.
He can move pretty fast.
He moves fast.
Like when we saw him coming over for the sickle, you just get along just fine.
Oh yeah. Yep. Good job, Desi. And he will eat this till it is gone. Like he, a lot of times actually he'll pick it up with his teeth and walk away. Like, so I'm shocked that he even wants to hang out like this.
Push it out, Des.
There you go. What a good boy. What a very good boy. What a very good boy. All right, enjoy, bud. Okay. Yeah, Dez is such a good boy. If you want to learn about any of the cats that live here at Big Cat Rescue, all of them have bio pages. You can find every single one of them at bigcatrescue.org/cat bio. Trying to get this gate real quick. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm sure he does. Go see Simba Tiger.
Simba always, whenever I have to feed him, he seems to take great pleasure in stalking and chasing me.
Good.
He does that to Matt too, and might do it to Mark, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Mark has never mentioned it. Mark has been peed on by him though.
Oh, really?
So yeah, he definitely got him one day.
Yeah, just try.
Look how cozy. I call that the tiger burrito. Like they always just look like they're just
Simba.
Oh, very sleepy boy.
Hey.
You want a sickle? Yeah, well, take your time. Take your time, come get your sickle. There you go. What a good boy. Is he your favorite of the 3 Guatemalas?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's the one that tolerates me the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Max is fine, but he just doesn't seem to.
Yeah, Max is very closed off, unfortunately. He's so handsome though, but yeah, keeps to himself. Are you crunching that?
Munch it.
Oh, what was that? Get that leaf out of there. Get that leaf out of there. Yeah, so I know a lot of people talk about Simba limping, but Simba, Max, and Kimba actually all came to us with a limp. It gets better, it gets worse, it goes away altogether, and then it comes back with a vengeance. The thing we all have to remember about the Guatemala tigers is that they were raised in a circus. Simba and Max lived in the circus life for over a decade, and their transport cages were no bigger than a queen-size bed. So you can imagine what kind of havoc that probably, has caused on their muscles and joints, the way they developed. I kind of think his back has kind of a pretty intense arch, yeah, compared to some of the other tigers. So it's an unfortunate part. I mean, when you rescue, abandon, abuse, neglected animals, you end up just dealing with so many long-term health issues. But he's very happy. No problem with his teeth.
Is that good, buddy?
What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, the thing you really have to keep in mind with these guys is, they had no space whatsoever, and then they came here and we gave them a ton of space. So they get very excited, they overwork themselves a bit. So we're just constantly monitoring them. It's a big part of being a keeper is observation.
Somebody is very excited.
He does. Good job, bud. Enjoy that. Gonna go down and see Kali. Yeah. Oh, all of a sudden I'm starting to see the comments again. I hope you guys have been able to see this whole live. I got worried that it froze or something because I just stopped seeing everybody, but you guys are back, and thank you again for the donations. I mentioned earlier this may be one of my only lives this week. I was encouraged to take a little bit of time off to just, reset. So today is going to be probably my only tour. Maybe later next week, we'll see. But so thank you so much for the donations. You guys can kick off our week on a good note. And I'm so thankful Dylan, sorry, signed up, because I basically begged him like 2 weeks ago. I was like, you haven't done one in a while and no one's done a keeper one yet this year. I'm like, let's do this. So I only came in to do this today. I'm very excited about it. Oh, look at her. She's bathing in the sun.
The paper enrichment seems to be hit or miss. She really loves it, or she'll just walk away?
Yeah. Yep, she's usually, I mean, like all tigers, they'd rather have something they can eat, but the paper stuff's good because even if they don't interact right away, usually later in the day it gives them something random to do. Hi, honey. Ooh. You better go see what he brought you. You better check it out. Oh, hi, honey. I know. Oh, I love you too, baby. Look what he brought you. Look what Dylan brought you. What's in that one?
This one is catnip and nutmeg again, I think.
Oh, okay. You want to get it? It's like, I don't know. Let me mark this area real quick. Let me mark this area super quick. Maybe not. And come back later. You want to lay down?
Oh, she's going to sit on it. Does that count?
Yeah, that's some sort of, she was apprehensive, or like whatever the ones are. If you put your head the other way, you would have had more of a smell of it. That's hilarious.
Couldn't be. That's what she's telling.
Exactly, that is your review.
Jodi,
hi.
Bring the golf cart up.
Hi.
And yeah, thank you. Do some Operant with Jasmine.
Where are you going now?
Following Jodi.
It's like maybe she has something else. You guys can see, just while we're right here, when Dylan mentioned earlier that we have permanent enrichment in the enclosures, we consider that to be items like their big concrete dens, their swimming pools, those really large plastic toys that you see. But we also have natural environments for the cats. You can see that they're not on concrete or rock, and they have real trees that are actually growing inside of their enclosure. So on this one, yeah, this one's got a lot of marks to it. So it at least allows them to have a natural behavior they would have had in the wild, because in the wild, they will actually claw trees as high up as they possibly can to help mark their territory, to show how big of a cat they are, so that when the next one comes along, if they can't reach that same spot, then they just keep walking. They're like, nope, there's a bigger tiger here. You're over there instead of over here now? I'll give her that. It is sunnier over there. All right, honey. We're bound to find somebody who's just gonna freak out over paper enrichment today. Hopefully. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So you gonna do Operant with Jazz? Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's go this way, yeah, because we left that open. All right, honey buns. It's there when you want it.
Kali, basically every morning, the feeding routes.
Yeah.
We'll get to Simba first and give him his breakfast. And while we're over there putting that down, Kali will be in the bubble as close as she can, and she'll start batting around one of those big boomer balls.
Yeah.
As hard as she can, back and forth, rattles the cage. She's just saying, look at me, I'm really cute. Please
Yeah.
feed me next.
Yeah, I should be eating now too. Yeah, those boomer balls are like, what, 80-ish pounds or so? Yeah, and she bats it around like it's just a regular cat toy. All right, so we're gonna just watch him do Operant, and then you can talk about it after. Thank you, Noor, for the donation. It's so weird how I'm seeing some of you guys and then all of a sudden nothing. Yeah. I love when they use their paw to push it the rest of the way in. All right, so we'll come stand over here so she knows that the session is over. Sorry, babe, the session is over. But we'll have Dylan tell everybody about it. You did good. So actually, I'll just keep the camera on her. But yeah, if you want to tell everybody what they just witnessed.
So that was a really good operant session. Operant conditioning is basically rewarding behaviors that help us care for the cat. So we don't teach them any kind of tricks or anything like that. All the movements you saw me make her do, where it's
natural
behaviors.
Natural behaviors. Yeah.
What I did was I had to walk to where I wanted. So if say a vet wanted to come out and take a look at her, he or she could observe her walking around. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands, but
I do that too. Yeah. I'm laying there watching the cat.
Yeah, she just demonstrated too. I had to go into the lockout, so that's a safe place for her if we ever need to close her in there to get a vaccine or something like that. She's not stressed out when it happens. I had her lie down. That's so we could observe her motion, her legs, make sure she can lie down. She's not in any pain or anything like that. And it helps build a relationship with the cat, so that if we ever do need to do a procedure or something on them, the cat is not stressed out. They're not freaking out like, oh my god, what's going on? They'll think, oh, this is happy time, this is treat time.
Right.
I'll be okay.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a really nice. It's definitely a nice bonding experience between keeper and cat, and it does earn a level of trust, so that when you take them into a lockout and close the door, they're not panicked, because they're like, so she's getting another form of enrichment down there by Barbara. She loves the shower, good shower. So we have an operant conditioning committee here, in which we assign cats to keepers that are willing to work with cats at least once a week, if not more. And we just try to, again, like he said, reinforce natural behaviors, calling them over to the side. If they're in a cage with an open air or roof section, moving them between the two sections, bringing them into their feeding lockout, having them lay down and stay down and remain calm, so that you could really get good video if, like, you notice something wrong with their eye or their foot or their ear or their chewing or their teeth or something. And it gives us plenty of opportunity to be able to record all of that type of thing and give good examples for our vets, so that they can take care of them. Look at, she is just loving it. It's cold, but she don't care. So certain tigers actually really like getting the little showers from our hose from the keepers, but certain ones absolutely think you've just killed them if you spray them with water. Like Miss Amanda would never tolerate you giving her a shower, and Kali really doesn't like it that much either. She'll tolerate, but she doesn't love it.
Sapphire does sometimes.
Sapphire likes it sometimes, yeah. She prefers to roll in her own mud puddle though. Yeah, like she doesn't need you to do it for her.
Kimba actually likes it a lot too.
Kimba really likes it. Yes, that's true.
Not for me.
Dutchess doesn't really like it, but Priya likes it from time to time. Yeah, they're all little. This one's the only one that, like, anytime, day or night, will let you spray her. Whoa! What are you doing? She's like, wait, I gotta come shake on you guys, get you guys all wet.
Roll in the sand.
Yep. Jasmine. Now it's time for dust bath.
Good girl.
So good. It really does help promote grooming, I've noticed. Like, if you spray her, she'll spend the next hour, like, grooming her feet and her neck, and so it's been a good thing. All right, well, where are we off to now? Okay, yep. Like 15, 20 minutes, yeah. So you're good. I'm gonna walk back to my cart, and then I'll meet you guys over there. Yep. All right, so I have lost your comments again. The last thing I saw was thank you very much, Paula, for the donation. And if you've missed any part of this live, you can rewatch it later, dailybigcat.com, or right there on our Facebook page. I also share it on my public page. So there are many ways for you to find these videos after they've posted. Simba is right back in his den, upside down. Look how cute that is. He's like, I enjoyed my sickle, but it's back to bedtime. These big cats literally sleep for like up to 20 hours a day. The most important part of the day for them is usually breakfast. Hiya. And then throughout the afternoon is when they get their enrichment or their sickles or their operant conditioning sessions with their assigned keepers. We have a specific list of cats that are so good at operant conditioning and they work with pretty much anybody equally that they are considered our training cats. And so we've seen Priya as well as Jasmine, who are training cats. So now we're gonna go over and see Jinx, our black leopard. And I think we'll probably give Manny a sickle.
This one's Cinnamon Cat.
Oh, nice. That's the one I always have the most success with just about everybody. So cinnamon and catnip, big spice bag too. We use usually 2 to 3 different sizes of brown paper bags. Hi, Bud. He's very invisible right now.
I don't see him.
Where'd that sneaky cat?
Bag?
You want his toy? I'll back up a little bit. Follow your nose. We'll pretend we're not watching. You could always push it in with a stick, yeah. Are you gonna come see? Are you gonna come see what he left you? You better go check it out. You better go check it out, sir. He's watching Dylan like a hawk. He gonna push it in closer to you. He's like, is there food on that stick? See, I know what that stick is.
Play with the bag.
Right behind you.
Please. Somebody play with the bag.
That is a very, very intense stare, sir. He gave you presents. Oh, look at it. Well, at least he's in the sunlight. You guys can see his beautiful coat color changes quite a bit. He's more of a reddish brown color. He does have spots. There's no more stick.
No more stick, please.
We're just hanging. Sorry, bud.
Somebody play with the bags today, please. You smelling? His nose is going.
Yeah, his nose is definitely going. I read somewhere, so I've always thought their sense of smell was about 6 times stronger than ours, but I actually read somewhere the other day that it's more like 14 times more intense, and I was like, yikes, okay. That's why they always say for us with enrichment, a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
Oh. We're going.
You don't want it?
You don't want your bag.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oh.
He's like, nope. But he will probably chew on his palmetto. Oh, he'll save it for later. Somebody this afternoon's gonna get a show.
Yeah, probably. Thanks.
Oh, bud.
Oh, man.
All right, if you're gonna sit far enough back, at least let everybody just take in your gorgeousness for a minute or two. So handsome. So handsome. He is 22 years old. I know. If you times his age by 6, that's what he would be like in human years. So it's quite shocking how agile and playful he really still is. He really thinks that food just might appear somewhere.
Sorry, buddy.
I know. You're only like an hour out from breakfast, so it's not that bad.
He's drooling.
Yeah. We know you can smell the bag. So again, his spice bag had catnip and cinnamon in it, so probably as soon as we walk away, he'll play with it. All right, we leave you to it. We'll leave you to it. What a cute face. Are you able to do, you're a master, are you allowed to do Manny's sickle? Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure if I want it because Jen tried earlier.
Yeah, he's just kind of like not into it right now. Manny's on funcation right now, so you guys can, yeah, he's like something pulled up, and usually those carts have food. Yeah, oh, Cyrus definitely wants a sickle. And Brittany really wants you to give Cyrus a sickle, so. Oh yeah, she would like that as well. Thank you, Susan, for the donation. So we're gonna go see our Caracals. We'll try to see if Manny will want a sickle this time around. Yeah, yep, that sounds like a good plan. If for some reason this feed starts to cut out for you, just close it and then come back, because I will say it's a bit of a dead zone for our connection when you're kind of at the back of our funcation enclosure. So there's Manny. Hi, Mr. Man. We'll be right with you. I think that's where he spends 90% of his time, stalking next to his feeding lockout. Buddy. Hi, buds. You get a sickle. Oh, he's like, yep, I definitely want that sickle. There we go.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
You in there, Cass?
So safe. She's not on our platform, she probably is, but she has actually been hanging out in the little den for some reason too. I think she started doing that when Jinx was on vacation. But now that he's back, I don't know if she still does that. Thank you, Kate, for the donation. So this is Cyrus. He is a Caracal. He got a blood sickle, which he's very intense about. Use your paw to keep it from going away, silly. At least he won't push it out. I was just gonna push it around the perimeter of his enclosure. Good job. Good job, bud. All right, we're gonna go see if we can shift Manny. Come on, Manny. Oh, whoa, sir. All right, he's got to go the long way. I'll head on around the corner. Manny didn't want a sickle from Jen earlier, but now he's all about it. So I'm actually going to go around the corner so that I can close him in that section. My guess is they have some kind of maintenance thing they need to do, maybe even with the camera. Thank you, Amanda, for the donation. Dylan is actually, I think, holding our record, or maybe not anymore. Catherine might have won the record of getting the most donations on his virtual tour. So thank you guys very much for that. It's really fun to watch our keepers, you know, get really excited about being able to give, you know, their extra time to come in and do a tour, and then it raises a lot of money for the cats. So really, really thank you guys for that. Good, yep. Yeah, go ahead and I'll come back around. All right, teamwork. Did you ever find chaos? Yeah, in that other den. I think this will be my better angle, so I'll just show him for a minute. Very good boy. Oh, yeah. Yep, he is definitely agile. So this is Manny Jaguar for anybody who's never seen him. Again, you can find all of the cats' bio pages on our website. You can also sponsor any of these cats at bigcatrescue.biz. Is that good? Sorry, we kind of had to do some trickery, but thank you very much, Gina, for the donation. Listen to that tongue. Thank you, Diane, for the donation. Do you want to briefly tell everybody, because as I mentioned earlier, I had to ask you, I'm like, are you allowed to like work with Manny because you have to be here for so long? So do you want to tell everybody a little bit about your big cat journey?
Well, I've been here next month it'll be 3 years. And I started out as an intern, so the brighter blue shirts.
Yeah.
And so I started at level 1. There's different levels to the internship. There's 5 levels in total, and levels 1 through 4 are each 3 months. So you're here for 3 months, and you learn to work with these cats. You start working out with the small cats, the Servals, Bobcats, and them. And as you go through the levels, you gradually start to work with the larger animals as you get more experience. And then level 5 is a whole year long.
Yep.
And you basically learn some of the upper levels of management with the sanctuary. You do a coordinator day. You learn to do meds and all that and everything. And I went through all 5 levels, and it was a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
You even got the rehab experience.
Yes, I did rehab for a little bit.
Yep. As a level 5, you can choose that as something that you'd be interested in doing, and yeah. Oh, he was a good one to have experience with too.
When I moved down here I'm originally from New York, and so they got some snow up there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that helps you decide to stay for sure, but this place definitely gets in your blood. Yeah.
Now I'm a volunteer, transition to volunteer because I've done all the levels. I was at the master keeper.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's so much hard work, so you got a lot to be proud of. Did you hear him trill? Hi, buddy. Are you already done with your sickle? Yeah, you are. Was that the best thing ever? Say thanks, Dylan. Yeah, what a good boy. And thank you, Judy and Patrick, for the donation. That was adorable. That was a good segue. All right, well, I'll come back around and then we'll go see if Chaos is around. Are you Jason? Oh, my very goodness, sir. We're a Jason. I can't believe you finished that whole sickle. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. On around. I gotta go this way. Oh boy, I definitely needed to see his little face today. I don't know about you guys. So cute. You're so cute. You're so silly. You're so silly. Yeah, I know, my handsome boy. Yeah. You already ate your sickle? I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure there's still sickle over here. Come here. Look, it's right there. Look, Cyrus, it's still right there. You still have a little bit left, although he basically made it a donut. There we go. See, you found it. All right, let's go see Chaos. Oh, that was too cute. He's like, all right, you guys talked about Manny enough. So I think we're just gonna have time for maybe another small cat or two. So thank you so much again to everybody that has donated today. All right, is she in there? Yeah, I don't know, this just kind of became her thing lately. Hi, sweet lady.
Not quite as friendly as that.
No, polar opposites, but just as pretty. Oh, she's like, that's fine.
Not the best.
I'll get it. So she also got a blood sickle. Yeah. So
Her ear tufts like hurt more than Cyrus?
I call them her pom-poms. Like, they're definitely like official pigtails, whereas his are like perfectly straight up, but hers definitely flop. So cute. I don't know if that's like a normal thing between male and female, but so Chaos and Cyrus actually did come to us together, along with Zukari. They all came from the same rescue. They were rescued from a cattery in Ohio. Essentially, it was a person that had quite a few exotic animals living in their home that they were breeding for the illegal pet trade. It's really sad because all three of them were fully declawed, and all three of them are extremely food aggressive. And most likely because when you live with 15 other cats and you're all wild, you're going to be really aggressive and fighting for food. So they've calmed down quite a bit since coming here a couple of years ago at this point, but we know we're going to be looking at the long haul with them having extra health issues due to the fact that they were fully declawed, and they've already had some dental issues. Cyrus had a canine removed when he first arrived, and Zukari's had quite a few dental issues. So it's what happens when these cats are born into captivity and raised by humans instead of getting the nutrients that they actually needed to get from their mothers. But again, you can read all of their stories on our website. Doing good. Did you still want to go to Mouser or end with him? Yeah, perfect.
He enjoys the tubes and stuff.
Yeah, he's usually very drooly. And we haven't shown like a teeny tiny cat yet, so we'll go see Tiny Kitten now. All right, so one more. All right, well, we have seen actually quite a few cats. So we started out with Bailey Bobcat. We saw quite a few of our tiger girls. We saw Simba Tiger. Got both Caracals in there. We saw the man. So if you missed any of this live and you want to go back and hear any of the information that I gave out from the very beginning, you can do that at dailybigcat.com or our Facebook page. So our finale will be with Mouser. Oh, it was a stick. He's losing his stick. Mousers! Oh, there he is. He's really been enjoying this enclosure. Really been enjoying this. Hi, Mouse. It's not really a gate. Yeah, that's not a gate. I'll go down there. I'll go down to Hutch's gate. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys all coming out and making this live worth it for Dylan and myself. And of course, all of your donations are helping these cats get all kinds of fun toys and top of the line food and health care, so thank you. Mouse, mouse! Playful boy.
Mouser.
He's like, I just woke up, so I'm a little sleepy. Plus, I thought I saw something hop. So, there's a good chance. Pumpkin cinnamon, nice. Apparently so. So that's just a little cardboard tube, like we hand out the size for like toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls. And then we do the really big thick ones like you saw Dutchess get earlier. It's more like a, I don't know, like a cellophane roll or a carpet. We've even had carpet tubes come in. Anything really big and thick that doesn't have any kind of metal, no staples, no major heavy adhesives or anything like that. So Mouser's a Savannah Cat. He is a hybrid. He's man-made. He would not be naturally occurring in the wild. He's very sweet. He's what, 16 or 17? I think maybe he just had his 17th birthday. He's a lot older than you would ever think. He's been having some knee issues. We think maybe similar to King Tut. He's got a little bit of like a ligament, a torn ligament or issue, because he does get a little bit of a limp. He's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go over here where the sunshine is. Oh yes, big stretches. Yeah. So he's been added to our meds cat list. So he does get a pain management pill every day now because of his little back knee. And he's actually in an enclosure where Ginger, Serval, was, which we had made to be a little more like geriatric and not as many tall things for her to jump on after she had broken her leg. So he's now in this enclosure. He's also completely surrounded by Servals. So he feels, I think, a little more safe. He wasn't really digging seeing like Manny or Jinx every few weeks across the street. So, well, thank you guys very much. Everybody who donated, everybody who shared. Again, go back and watch this from the beginning if you missed anything. Really appreciate everybody who helped out in the comments. We got to see quite a few cats today, so it worked out really well. And thank you very much to Dylan.
Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the tour.
Yeah. Lots of good feedback. Yeah, well, I really appreciate you doing this for me. And Mouser and everybody else, even if they didn't show you appreciation yet, I fully believe by the end of the day they will. And thank you very much, Jodi, for coming in. We really appreciate your help. And thank you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful week. Everybody stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys again soon.